friends, welcome back to the Thrifty Couponer. In this video, I want to show you a kind of out-of-the-box way that I have been really cutting down on my grocery bill. Now, I do save a lot of money using couponing apps and paper coupons, but one of the most effective ways that I've actually lowered the amount of money I've been spending every month on groceries is by using Salvage grocery stores like this one that I'm showing you right here. So this is a chain called Grocery Depot. You won't find this all over the country. I'm over in Oregon and they have a couple different locations, but there are tons of stores that have a similar setup to this. The way they run is they have agreements with grocery stores, restaurants, retailers in the area. So when they get things that are near the expiration date, maybe they've gone a tiny bit over the date or they have overstock, or maybe the box got mashed up a little bit, they will give it or sell it to these salvage stores, and then you can buy it for pennies on the dollar compared to what you would buy full price at like Walmart or Safeway or Costco. So it's really hit or miss what kind of stuff they have. You'll notice, or at least I notice, that at my locations it's a lot of the like seasonal flavors or maybe things that didn't do too well. But especially with things like canned vegetables, seasonings, broths, sauces, like the things that really add up, I get a lot of them from stores like this, and even if it is a little past its expiration date, you can do some research yourself online. Almost like 99% of food doesn't actually go bad by the expiration date. It's just a suggested it will be at its best form at this date. So there is a lot of leeway with that, and it's perfectly safe. They also, or at least at the location that I shop at, have a lot of produce, which can get really expensive at the normal grocery store. So what I do is I take a spin through here every week with my list, and I also try to keep an open mind of what they have that I can maybe incorporate into my meal plans throughout the week, and I can swap it out with something else that might have been more expensive. Or if it's something like I find really cheap flour or just like a base ingredient like maybe chicken or canned vegetables, I'll stock up on it when I can so that down the road I don't have to turn around and go buy that full price at the grocery store when I actually do need it for a recipe. So I will put some links in the comments of different salvage store finder websites that I can track down. But go ahead, just go to Google, put in your location and look up salvage grocery or discount grocery, and you will be sure to find different locations similar to this. And it's a really easy way to save money on your grocery bill without having to go into all the hassle of using coupons, which can be really effective, but it does take quite a bit of time and knowledge to get up to speed with how to wrangle that down into actual savings for your grocery budget every month. This is what I ended up buying at the salvage store today, and I wanted to do a bit of an experiment. I went ahead and tallied up what everything cost me, what I actually paid out of pocket at the store, and then I went on to Walmart.com. I figured that's the cheapest, most available place that people buy groceries from, and figured out how much this would have cost from Walmart. And then when I did that, I picked literally the cheapest brands available. So if I could get great value from my math, I did it just to make it balance out, since most of these brands, except for the Masa, are kind of weird off brands. So at the salvage store, this cost me $17.05. Now, when I did the math from Walmart, I had to get a little creative because, like, I bought this ginormous thing of cilantro. This is a pound of cilantro. Obviously, Walmart doesn't sell that. So I had to do a little finagling to figure out how many bunches of cilantro that would work out to. And like I got this giant bag of ginger roots. So I just went by the cheapest thing I could find at Walmart and then times it by the ounce to make it balance out. So for instance, my tamal was 99 cents at the salvage store. It was $3.43 at Walmart. My nice tub of Asiago, I spent $1.59. To get the cheapest Asiago at Walmart, which is not a great brand, would have been $4.38. If I had bought enough bunches of cilantro to equal out to this, I would have spent like $10.56 on bunches of cilantro, and it just goes on. Now, excuse my bad handwriting, but you can see how I broke it down here at the Walmart prices and then what I paid at the Salvage store. So if I had gone shopping at Walmart, I would have spent almost $40. So just by picking up random little things that I'll need throughout the week at that Salvage store, I saved myself $22. Now, you can't really go into these places with a shopping list and expect to be able to find everything you need, but it's a really good tool to use if you need to cut down your grocery budget, or if you are really scraping the barrel. Just go in there, see what you can find, and plan your meals around that instead of trying to force your budget to fit to what you want to make that week. I've been doing that myself more lately because unfortunately with the way food prices are going, we can't really always make what we want every single week, like pot roast and stew and stuff. So, but these stores are a really good tool if you are needing to save a bit of money on your grocery. Every state has some sort of variety like this. I'm over in Oregon, and I will put a link to this specific store, but just Google Salvage Grocery or like Scratch and Dent Grocery and you will find something. It's just a really good way to try to get some awesome food on the cheap.